Hi everyone, it's Justina here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me. So I'm just popping on to do a flip through of these two folio things that I've been making on video. They're now ready for my Etsy shop, so I thought I would come on and just show you. They haven't changed that much from when I was doing the Craft With Me videos, but I have just put some finishing touches on, finished them off a bit, so they're now ready for my shop. Okay, so this is the first set. This is part of my secret garden project. So this one is a sort of flip out notebook folio thing made with envelopes, and I've also made a little notebook to go with it. So we'll just have a look at the notebook first. So here is how it looks with the book plate on the front, and I've just added a little butterfly here and a label, and a butterfly down here. And I've used beautiful papers from, I think they're primarily from the Journal Boat, so I will link the kit down below. And I've used this pretty pale pink seam binding, crinkle seam binding for the closures. I've got tea-dyed lace along the side, and as I say, lots of those pretty papers. So this one was made with two large envelopes, and then I've just put in some, this is art paper. I can't remember how many pages it is, so bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 36 sides for journaling. They are just plain, so you can do what you like with them. And it's thick paper, so you can do collaging and painting and drawing and writing, whatever you like. Okay, so I've got this little pocket in the front. This is from a book, and it's just a little poem about the summer. And this is the tag that I've got in the top, and I realise I haven't put a tag topper in, so I best put something in. I'll just put some lace or something. I made these on video with some of my scrapbook paper scraps and some book page, and then just a bit of collaging, and that's just packed onto a plain card. And there's the little rabbit poking out. And in the back I've put one of my pockets from Tina's Mass Makes. It's just a side loading pocket. The little label there, and inside I've just got, this is from the Journal Boat as well. I think it's actually her secret garden kit, so that's just got a bit of writing space there. So that's that one. As I say, I will put a tag topper in the rabbit card. I was working on them late last night, so you have to excuse me for missing that one. So this is the like flip out folio thing, again made with envelopes, but this time much smaller. So these were made with A5 envelopes, and these were made with I think they're A6 envelopes, or it's in between, so it's much smaller. I will just give you a measurement just for those interested. It's 6.5 by 4.5 versus 8 by 5.5, so together they go quite nicely as a little set. Again, I've got some of the kit papers from the Journal Boat, and I've done a bit of collaging with it, with this butterfly, a bit of doily, book page, and a number. And here I've got a cluster that I've turned into a pocket, and I've just got a very simple pink tag in there. And as you can see, I've used the kit papers to mat all of the envelopes. We've got some parchment paper. There's just 3 sheets in this section, so I think that's 12 sides for writing on, and there's another 3 sheets on the back side, which you'll see in a minute. Again, I've got one of my pockets from Tina's Mass Makes. It's got all nice flowers and butterflies and little cluster word on there, and it's got a little tuck spot and a side pocket. And these are some pretty cardstock that I've got, which has got like you can see the shiny gold, just for writing on, and of course you can further decorate them if you like. That's that one. Then this flips over. We have a circle belly band, and I've got a Stamperia card in that one. And here I made this in a Shop Your Trash session. This is just a, I think it was a thank you card that I received in an order. So I put this word cluster and butterfly on the front, and I made it into a little flip up writing spot. So of course, you know, it opens up the whole envelope, so you can sort of do all your writing there. And then I've stuck the whole thing down as a pocket for this Stamperia tag and this, I think this is an Artie Mays freebie. And I put that one onto this pearlescent pink cardstock just for a bit of difference. So they fit nicely in there. Flips over, nice pretty page there. And then we have the back side. So, you know, the journal sort of keeps going, as it were. So again, there's the other parchment paper sheets. Again, 12 sides for writing. A belly band here with that pretty pink and gold paper. And I've just got this little card in there, again backed onto pearlescent pink. I can't remember where this one came from. I have a feeling this was a freebie, but I'm afraid I can't remember who from. Just things I had in my stash, you know. Made this on video. This is a little envelope which I've turned into a side pocket and a front and a top pocket. So this is the card I've got in there, just with a little bit of collaging and plain on the back. Sorry about that, I was just putting some tape on the inside of the envelope so that this is a lot easier now to get in and out. It was just getting caught on the flap of the envelope inside, I think. So that's that. And then, as I say, the whole thing is a pocket for this postcard. I think this might have been a Journal Boat freebie. And I've got this collaged tag, which I think I just did that off screen. It was just simple collaging. One of these things you sit down at your desk and do. And that is that one. So as I say, you know, you can fold it any which way. Sort of keeps going. And you're back to the front. So that little set is the notebook and folio, both together. And then the other thing, again, that I've been making on video is this trifold folio. So this was a project to use up some digitals and also, you know, things that I had printed out. And also, I was trying to follow a tutorial, but if you've watched the series, then you'll know that I really struggled with the tutorial. I usually do. So it actually turned into my own take on something completely different, really. Anyway, so this is what it is. It's made from a file folder. I used a manila American sized one. So I've got some green seam binding on the front, and that one is tied through an eyelet. So I've got some paper here. This is from the Nature's Gallery paper pad, and I've just got a couple of labels and this pretty bird on there. And I've got some vintage lace along the spine. This is the back. So again, I've got the same paper on the back, and I've also got a little side tuck here with a fern ribbon, and this is the card that I've got in there. Again, I made these on video. I think I backed that onto some craft paper and sewn around. Okay, so open it up, and we have this little corner pocket just here, which I made from some strips of scrapbooking paper, my leftovers. Again, did make it on video. And the same sort of deal, this was also strips of scrapbooking paper, and then I've just added some fussy cuts and backed it with green paper. And for this project, the digitals I was using up was a variety of green papers. This one is from Victoria Designs, I believe, but again, I will link all of the papers down below so I don't have to spend, you know, time now pointing them all out because they are different. Here I've got this little like flip up pocket thing with a leaf charm. So this just ties like so. I did think to put a little notepad in here, but then I kind of thought this whole space here up to the pocket is all good for writing if you wanted to. So there's that. And then inside I've just put a couple of vintage tickets and also some vintage tea cards from the Trees in Britain series. So that's just those bits and bobs in there. Of course, you could put journal cards, notepaper, whatever you like inside, really. So again, that just ties around like so and has the little leaf folding down. So this is the trifold, so we open it up all the way. And we've got another little corner pocket here. That's just with some scrapbooking paper. And then I've got this tag from the kit, or it was a page from the kit that I've made into a tag shape. So this section is part of the file folder with this little tab, and it actually you can see here, if I hold it open, you get this little like accordion pouch thing, which I thought was really cute for a botanical project. And in there I've got 2 expandable pockets. I've got a piece of ephemera here for writing on, and these 2 journal cards. Again, for writing on, obviously. I've got a belly band on the back of the notebook, and in there I've got this card which I made in a Shop Your Trash session. It was from a checkbook, and then I've collaged it up and inked around. And this has got a really nice texture, this paper. It's like a rough linen. So this is the little journal that I've got in this one. It is removable. So the whole journal is a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, but it's on an elastic, so you can take the whole thing out. So on the front here, I've just done a bit of collaging, and I just finished it off with some crochet lace along the spine. It goes all the way around. I just thought that finished that off nicely. And then I've just done some, what's the word? Like tea dye stenciling on the cover, just in case, you know, if this was somebody using it for botanical notes, then maybe they put their tea on it. Who would do that? But somebody did. Here I've got a flip up envelope. So I've just got a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera and some crochet at the top there. And this flips open up for a book page side pocket of a tree. I've just put the word growth. And this has got a Tim Holtz card in there, made from my scraps as per usual. And then the whole envelope is open for a pocket. And I've got this card again from my scraps, and I've just got a bit of ephemera and a label backed onto some kit paper. So as always, I will link the kits down below for the ones that I've used. And then here I've got 2 faux like file folder pockets. I've got a specimen in here. This is one of the very first things I ever made on video. This one was like my test run, I think. So that's a real press leaf in the window, made from a junk mail envelope. And then this was from the vintage book page that I backed it onto. I kept the stamp on there because I thought that was just a fun touch. I've also got this specimen card in there, like an identification card, sorry, for marsh ragwort, and it's backed onto some paper. And then this is one of the other kits I used, which I think is from Romantica Arts, but as I say, I will link the kits down below. So this is some of the journal pages printed, I think it was 2 to a page to get it this size, and then I've just lined it with tea dyed paper and stitched around to give you this all over journal spot really. And then this again is from the same kit. So I used, yeah, I think it was mainly 2 kits in this one, but essentially I was just using like my green digitals and leftovers from, you know, previous projects and things mainly. These pockets are not gusseted, so you can't fit much more in there. But yeah, that's that one. So this one comes on by itself. it's just this one. And as I say, the first ones I showed you was a little set. So I am going to try and get these listed on my Etsy shop in time for this video to go up. So if you are interested in them, then they will be in my Etsy shop already, or should be. If they're not, then they've either been sold or I haven't yet got around to listing them, but probably the first. Like, I'm going to really try to list them at the same time as the video. So that is that. I think I need a drink now. It's a lot of talking for flip through, isn't it? So I hope you've enjoyed seeing those. As I say, I did make them on video, but I thought there was just a couple of things that I was finishing off with them. So I thought you might like to see, you know, the completely finished results. So as always, thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing those, and I shall catch you on the next video whilst I faff with those. Thanks so much then, everyone. We'll speak soon. Bye bye for now.